Okay, hello. I seem to have problems with my camera, but that's not important. What is important is that we are now in the middle of the trading day. As you know, the beginning was quite awful today, and the bad luck seems to continue. We now have hit the limit order which I set, and it was just about stopped out when the trading range established itself. So the bad here is that it's going to reverse slightly lower than I had originally anticipated. I will therefore put a limit order towards the lower bound of the range. Naturally, if it gets broken and continues to the downside, then it will be taken out. I will not be spending a lot of time here looking at this. I have other activities to attend to, and I don't want to be here that long, but I would like to at least get a chance to rebound and use the momentum to the upside if it occurs itself. We are at the support here, which has held for and chopped around in for about now 2 hours. So there's a battle going on, definitely. If you look at the 1 hour chart, this area is indeed a heavy support, historically speaking as well. So maybe we'll bounce as well this time. If not, then we might go just all the way down here. Nonetheless, if we get filled here and we continue to the upside, I would consider adding until we go back to the original levels. This is Friday. So if we do not move back to the areas around the top, then indeed we might see a heavy sell-off on Monday. And that would be a good cause for a short, in fact. I don't want to short, however, in these low levels here. This is not a good place this early in the trading day. Looking back at the day, it seems that the early entries are not paying off recently. There was one fake out here. There was one which we could have taken advantage of. I could have just taken the 100 pip profit, but not realistically. I wouldn't have probably worked out. And even if then this fake out here caught me the third time, had we entered the fourth time, there was a high chance we would probably stay in the trade, but it's also difficult to say because there might have been some fluctuations within this candle. And if it had occurred, we would have gained 200 pips, which is considerable. Considerable. And looking at this back now, again, I feel that the maintenance of the original position at the breakout is more important than maintaining the add-ons. So the idea here is we want to give ourselves maybe even a fourth chance or skip the first entry, depending on where we are. It's difficult to say, really, because sometimes the first entry is the only possible entry, like in here. Will be difficult to get back in if we didn't enter right away. That pretty much continued towards the end. But there was the touch of the opening range. And I think this is also something we have to pay more attention to, that retouch of the original opening candle. As of now, I will not be taking any major actions and let this work out. Maybe I will look back towards the end of the trading session here to see if this trade has worked. If perhaps we're breaking down to the low, I will also set some alerts and also to the upside. For the automated trading here, I would think that it is important to maybe have a bot which would allow us to set a pending order if a previous pending order is filled. A conditional pending order. This is something that we don't have in traditionals and in traditional orders, and I'm missing that. Looking at the VIX, it has gone back to the levels of early day opening because of the drop, and I am thinking of entering a VIX trade again here, slightly above. We're touching 2480. So yeah, that would have been a good level to enter. I will take 2450 as well. I think this was our original entry. 57, that's fine. Let it play out. That's on the VIX. On the emission side, things have stopped, but we have moved away from stop loss just a little bit. So there is a chance we might go back onto the profitable path, but we'll see on Monday. DAX has pretty much followed Nasdaq. Had we been able to maintain our position in the morning, which produced a significant 300 pip move, anything that was held would have been reduced to zero right now. Yeah. I'm overall rather bearish, to be honest, but I was bearish in the morning, so this looks like a chop action. We've been in choppy action for a couple of days now, but I've been able to manage better or worse. Unfortunately today, the chop was in the beginning, and I had difficulty handling chop in the beginning. So food for thought. Overall, as of today, I have a heavy loss today. I would say um, over 500 pips of loss. Mm, Despite that, the week is still in profit at about what is it? We have 50 pips, 250 pips of profit left for the entire week, assuming we don't get stopped out in here, in which case it would be even less. We'll maybe log on briefly towards the evening, perhaps. We'll see. Take care.